This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the Week 2 pregame show as North Alabama gets ready for its home opener at Brawley Stadium as Illinois State comes to town. It will be another top 25 team making its way to the northern part of Alabama. Here's what second-year head coach Brent Dearmon had to say about the matchup.
Game week once again here. I know last week in Memphis didn't go the way you guys wanted to. The kind of positives, lessons you guys take from the game?
You know, our defense gave up 59 yards rushing to one of the better FBS rushing programs. Only gave up 9 points in the second half. I think our defense is playing really well. You know, that's a game that we're going to give everything we got to win. At the same time, you know, in the crazy world of NIL and all this, I mean, the separation between our level and the next level is growing even bigger and bigger. But to see the way our guys competed, there's so many good signs that we can take out of. We got to settle down a little bit on offense and stop turning the ball over. That's been our biggest problem on the offensive side. But there's so many good things that we can learn from that game.
Like you mentioned, offensively, turnovers in the first couple of weeks have been a problem. Just what kind of things can you guys work on here in practice to kind of alleviate the problem? We
got to make better decisions. I mean, most of our turnovers have been interceptions. You know, ball security side of things. We had one ball security issue last week with a running back fumble. We work ball security every Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's something that we're going to continue putting a big emphasis on. But the biggest one is the decision making, getting the ball out of our hands, making sure my feet are set when I try to make throws. So those are things that when you bring in a quarterback that gets here in the summer, he didn't have time with the receivers like in spring ball. Those are little kinks that you're going to continue working out in the first couple games.
Illinois State, you know, just like you guys played an FBS team the week before, what kind of things you learned about them in that game at Iowa?
I mean, it's 6-0 at halftime against Iowa. Iowa's a solid, hard-nosed, hit-you-in-the-mouth football team, and the way that they played that tough opponent showed a lot of grit, showed a lot of toughness. You know, Iowa had to create some explosive plays with just guys winning in one-on-one matchups. So I think they're a solid, very good football team. So we've got to strap it up. We got to be ready for an old, hard-nosed, smash-mouth football game.
Got a home game finally on the road the first 2 weeks. What's it going to be like to stay here in Florence on Saturday?
Well, it feels great to sleep in your own bed on a Friday night. I know that. Get to tuck my kids in, wake up, have breakfast with them. Usually in a better state of mind as a coach when you get to do those things. But to see our home fans, to see our families, to see our student section, to be able to perform in front of a band that's one of the best I've ever been around, all those things feed this team and bring energy to us. So I think we'll be able to benefit from all those things of playing at home.
What do you want to see out of your guys here on Saturday night?
And you want to see a win. I mean, we fought, we battled. You've seen 13 games of this program since I've been here that fight and battle, that have leads, that have halftime leads. Now you want to see a win. Now you want to see a finish. And to get a win against a program like this, a solid program, would be big for us moving forward.
Coming up next, we head on over to the defensive side of the ball to check in with a couple stars, Gregory, Reddick, and Jackson Bratton.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Week 2 pregame show, getting you ready for that showdown with Illinois State on Saturday night. What has been strong so far from North Alabama has been the defensive side of the ball, starting first with their leader at defensive back in Gregory Reddick. Gregory Reddick started his career up north at St. Francis, but UNA brought a much-needed change of scenery.
I just needed a new culture, you know, a new environment. I just wanted to be a part of Coach Dearmon's culture, and I wanted to be a part of this journey.
Reddick fits in well with Brock Caraboa's defense that sets him up for success.
It's exciting, you know, he put us in a position to win, to succeed, you know, and I love his defense, you know, our defense right now, you know, I love it. Put me in position to be great, and smile on my face.
Gregory is a natural leader on the field, something his teammates gravitate towards.
It's something that I never really wanted, but you know, playing this game, you know, I always been a guy to, you know, for people to look up to, and that never changed. You know, it been like that all through my high school, Little League, high school, and even college. You know, it just, I gotta be that leader, and sometimes I don't even be wanting the leader role, but I know my guys need me, so I just put up with it.
He's been pleased with the defense's effort through the first 2 games, though there are improvements to be made.
We do play physical, you know, but I'm not going to say we don't finish. I'm not going to say we don't compete. We compete very well. It's just the point of certain moments in the games that, you know, we just got to keep fighting. No matter what the issue is on the other side of the ball, we just got to come and keep fighting no matter what it is, no matter what quarter it is.
The Lions will face off with Illinois State on Saturday night. Chance for Reddick and company to prove what they can be.
Execution, you know, I want us to be perfect. I know it's hard to be perfect, but I want us to try to aim to be perfect. And that's my goal for this team, you know, for this 2024 team, to be perfect for the rest of the year. And it's going to be hard, it's going to be challenges, but I know we can do it.
Now to the second level over at the linebackers, where they have a local guy who started first in the SEC, made his way to the American, and has now become a star in the UAC. After stops at Alabama and UAB, Jackson Bratton made his way to UNA, the perfect place to end his collegiate career.
Long story short, I just wanted to be close to my family, and so I grew up in Muscle Shoals, so I wanted to be back home with my family, and you know, I felt like this is the place for me to be.
The area native is comfortable with his new surroundings and a venue he is very familiar with.
Oh, it's awesome. I haven't done it since high school, you know, having my hometown and my family be back to be able to watch me play. I don't know, it's a good feeling to have. I feel comfortable playing in this town. I look forward to playing in Brawley. I've never lost a game in there. Shout out to Muscle Shoals. So don't look forward to losing another one. So yeah, I'm excited to play in there again.
Bratton loves to show off his skill each and every Saturday, tracking down ball carries with speed and force.
I would say I'm sideline to sideline type of guy. I don't have the widest frame. I'm more of a taller, longer type linebacker. I've always prided myself in being able to run sideline to sideline. I've had some missed tackles first couple games, just getting warmed up to everything, but I would say that's my main style. Is just I love to stop the run too. But I would say my style is mainly sideline to sideline. I like to run to the ball, sideline to sideline.
His past seasons with the Tide and Blazers have set him up for success as the game continues to become more natural.
When I was at Alabama, I learned a lot of football. I was taught a lot. I was real lost when I first got there. I didn't know it was like learning Calculus 3, but yeah, I learned a lot there, you know, got some experience at UAB, and then, you know, I feel like that's just set me up to where I'm at now. You know, got some experience under my belt, and then, you know, learned a lot of football the past 4 years. So I feel like, you know, this year everything's kind of slowed down for me. Of course, I still make mistakes here and there, but I feel like overall this year football has just slowed down for me more than it ever has.
The Lions have a big challenge with Illinois State on Saturday, and Jackson thinks it's a perfect opportunity to get into the win column.
We just got to come out there and play a full 4 quarters. You know, no matter if the offense has a bad game or the defense has a bad game, we got to come together, play as a team, and finish the other team out. That's all there is to it. We got to play with good effort, play as a team, play together, just be a family, and you know, we can do that. I know we can. We got all the players we need. We got the talent we need. We just got to put it together and play a full game, and I know we're going to do that.
Coming up next, we check on everything that's been going down in North Alabama athletics this week.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Week 2 pregame show. It's been a busy week across North Alabama athletics. Let's check out everything that's been going down. The women's soccer team fell at Southern Illinois on Thursday 3-1. Up next, the Lions will host Belmont on Sunday at 1 o'clock. In volleyball, the Lions lost to Missouri State 3-0, then topped UT Martin 3-0 at the Skyhawk Invitational at Martin. Up next, UNA will face off with Arkansas Pine Bluff in Martin once again on Saturday at 11 a.m. Kickoff with the Redbirds is just a few hours away. You can check out all the highlights and the postgame reaction going down tonight in our postgame show.
This is the X Sports Network.